Content disclaimer. The information provided by the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content is for general information purposes only. All information within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content is provided in good faith. However, we make no representation or warranty of any kind, express or implied, regarding the accuracy, adequacy, validity, reliability, availability, or completeness of any information within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content. Under no circumstances shall we have any liability to you for any loss or damage of any kind incurred as a result of the use of the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content, or reliance on any information provided within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content. Your use of the site and our content, your reliance on any information within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content is solely at your own risk. Hey all, hey y'all. My name is Ashtar Nicole Phillips, and you are watching the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah, but alert, alert, full circle moment, so are you. Why, Ashley? In a wider scale, wisdom, grander wisdom of things, grander scope of things, all is one. Every dimension and aspect of reality is one. Even beyond the 1 to 2% that we can perceive as human beings is one. So what I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. Within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips content, I channel energies and messages in order to assist with the upliftment of the human consciousness. I was gifted with a prophecy by our Creator, the Most High White Light Creator Energy, God, Allah, whatever you like to call the energy behind creation, whom gave me the prophecy that within 10 years, I received the prophecy in 2023. Within 10 years, the human consciousness of planet Earth will be in a stream of energies to understand that we will be a human culture of planet Earth with no disease. We will be a human culture of planet Earth with no famine. We will be a human culture of planet Earth with no war, world peace. We will be a human culture of planet Earth with no death, as death was a creation of our low consciousness understanding of what is reality. We will be a human culture of planet Earth with no poverty, no famine, a human consciousness with a wider scope of perceptibility of the age-old question, who is God? The age-old question, who am I? The age-old question, what is reality? I'm super excited on this Kingdom Things podcast. We will be channeling Ashtar the Commander. Now, Ashtar the Commander, I know has been channeled by many other people, many other humans, and our perceptibility of the beings, energies in which we channel is really based on our Akashic record, our soul's journey, as well as, the Most High Creator's plan. As we perceive reality, as we perceive energies, is the way in which we were intended to perceive reality, perceive energies, in order to offer our unique, authentic stroke on the canvas of reality. So I'm going to be channeling Ashtar the Commander today, and I want to say that this video is really geared towards the 144,000. Whether you perceive the 144,000 within the biblical context of the 144,000 light workers or beings transcending into this reality to assist with the upliftment of the human consciousness, or you perceive 144,000 as a frequency in which the human consciousness is elevating to. However you perceive 144,000, take it that way, okay? So we're going to be channeling Ashtar the Commander today, and I'm just going to read some notes that I channeled when I got out of meditation as far as how my soul interprets the energy of Ashtar the Commander. And Ashtar the Commander writes, I am a frequency, a vibration, looking at my notes. I am a frequency, a vibration. I penetrate beings, realities, and creations to assist with the upliftment of the galactic creation. Like I said a second ago, human beings, we only perceive 1 to 2% of what is in reality. The galactic creation is less than 1 to 2% of the totality of creation. my soul or myself, I perceive the totality of creation as the oneness of all things, and I perceive the oneness of all things, the totality of creation, as God. However you perceive the totality of all things, the oneness of creation, take it that way. Myself, I perceive all things as God, or the all. Ashtar the commander, per my soul's understandings, I am a frequency, a vibration. I penetrate beings, realities, and creations to assist with the upliftment of the galactic creation. The way my energy is channeled is dependent on the channeler or conduit used due to my penetration. I have the understanding, and I've channeled throughout Kingdom Things podcast much information on this. Actually, not much. I haven't put much on wax about this understanding, but I'll do it now. So I have the soul understanding, the Akashic record understanding that every dimension and aspect of creation is only a conduit for the energy that we call God, or the Most High White Light Creator, or all things, to express itself, right? So humans, we are conduits to express for God to express itself. At the same time, we are dimensions and aspect of God. Why? Because the oneness of all things and every dimension and aspect that make up the oneness of all things is God. So as humans, we are conduits. Every dimension and aspect of God are conduits for God to express itself, right? And every dimension and aspect that we call conduits is God. A dimension and aspect of God is God. So the human being, not only are we conduits to perceive energies through psychic extrasensory perception to channel within this reality, we also can and do act as bridges between other realities, which we call channeling. So we act as bridges through other realities, channeling energies. The Hermetic principle, Hermetic principle of correspondence, as below, so above, the energy that we hold inside projects the reality external. So when we channel energies from other dimensions, creations, and spaces, we are permeating that energy into our reality. So we are then, i.e., acting as a conduit between, or a bridge between, other realities and what we call planet Earth, our habitat of planet Earth as a human of planet Earth. So, so Ashtar the commander, I'm a frequency, a vibration. I penetrate beings, realities, and creations to assist with the upliftment of the galactic creation. The way my energy is channeled is dependent on the channeler or conduit used to channel due to my penetration. I would like to be And then Ashtar the commander was just saying, I would like to be a mainstay energy channeled by myself within Kingdom Things podcast. So today we're going to channel Ashtar the commander. The energy's already been coming through. Rule of thumbs, if you would like, go ahead and close your eyes as I channel so that you can perceive the energies and messages that are intended for you to perceive for the upliftment of yourself, of your reality, of your life, of the creation that is you, of the authentic stroke on the canvas of reality that is you. Go ahead and like the video, like the Kingdom Things podcast video, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, follow if you're watching the Kingdom Things podcast with Nicole Phillips content on Spotify, to join the Kingdom Things podcast with Nicole Phillips journey to heal and balance human culture of planet Earth. Again, I hope you're able to take something away that assists you, uplifts you within yourself, and therefore within your reality. I'm going to go ahead and sit back, and we're going to go ahead and channel Ashtar the commander. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, dear ones, for allowing me to exist in this domain of reality, as my existence within this domain of reality is only possible with your audacity, veracity to love yourselves into new dimensions of yourselves, to be able to perceive the fullness of yourself in new ways, as you are always full, dear ones. There's no moment in your reality in which you are null of any part of yourself. You just come into new perceptions as what is always what is. It's your perception, it's our perception of what is that changes, as every dimension and aspect of reality is no more wise than another, as every dimension and aspect of reality always has new dimensions and perceptions to garner, as every dimension and aspect of reality is that of learning, is that of growing, is that of new levels of reaping harvests of that one which we call the oneness of all things, or which you, dear humans, call God. There is no way to express to you, dear human being of planet Earth, the gratitude that creation has for your audacity, your perseverance, your resilience, as much of what you have faced in your time as a modern human being of planet Earth, within the depths of the darkness of the proclivity of not remembering your truths at a grander scale, is a task, a feat in which one might face and one might see as the greatest nightmare as you begin to awaken to greater truths. There is no way to express our condolences for everything you've experienced, as we understand the loved ones that you've lost, the loved ones that you will lose, the loved ones that have come and gone over the millennia were always intended to come and go, but nonetheless, the pain that you feel as a human does not cease to penetrate the ever fibers of your hearts. As we understand, this penetration, this depth of pain has been carried over from lifetime to lifetime, and this is why you, dear 144,000, have trouble with stepping into garnering greater wisdom of yourself, of your truth, as your truth is a truth in which never cease to project that in which you call pain. The truth of pain is growth. As you grow, you transition into new dimensions of yourself. And as you transition into new dimensions of yourself, you release, so you die to old dimensions of yourself. And as a human in the darkness, you see this as finity, as loss, as buried dream, as your loved ones carry dreams and notions and love and memories that can only be garnered or remembered with the lights of higher wisdom, knowledge of self. As your souls garner the remembrance of every lifetime, your souls garner the energy of every lifetime, your souls garner the respect of every lifetime as a dear human being of planet Earth. Watch yourselves bloom. Allow yourselves to bloom, as this is truly a time of great wonder as you are beginning to remember. And remembrance is not necessarily knowledge that can be grasped in the neurons of your brain, but a remembrance that is a penetration of a warmth inside of your heart, in which you resonate with new things, new ideologies, new dimensions of creation, in which are that of the oneness of all things. You are, dear human being of planet Earth, that of the oneness of all things. You have never been without the oneness of all things. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much for joining this Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips. Kingdom Things podcast meetup. Like the video, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, follow if you're watching on Spotify, in order to join the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashtar Nicole Phillips, journey to a healed and balanced human culture of planet Earth. And as a thank you, joining the Kingdom Things podcast journey, if you look down in the link of this Kingdom Things podcast posting, you'll find the Kingdom Things podcast Audible Premium Plus 1 month free trial. Within the Audible Premium Plus library, you'll find a bevy of content, podcasts, audiobooks that you can explore in order to open yourself up to new faculties of yourself. Because why, Ashley? As below, so above. Anything we encounter in our reality is only a dimension of ourselves yet to be explored or well known. Go ahead and click the link in the description of this video for the Audible Premium Plus free trial. register your free account, 1 month trial, which comes with a 1 month free credit, one free credit for the month. You're able to download an available title of your choice. Pull up the categories menu once you have subscribed, set up your account, pull up the categories menu, close your eyes, whatever category your finger lands on, click on that category and scroll through that categories list, even if it's something you would have never thought to consciously choose. Why, Ashley? Because we're looking at expanding our perception of reality or of ourselves. So we want to delve into new topics, new things, new subjects that we wouldn't have consciously chosen before. So whatever calls to your heart, download that content, that audiobook or that podcast with your 1 free credit and explore it. See where it takes you within your own reality, within your own self. Also, as a thank you for stopping by within the Kingdom Things podcast with me, Ashtar Nicole Phillips, I also am able to offer you, introduce you to Jasper, the AI content writer. Our creator is manufacturing reality so that we are all able to utilize our authentic gifts in which God seated within each human being, each creation, utilize our authenticity to sustain, create, and uplift our realities by creating our own businesses, our own creations that we're able to profit off of in order to have fun in this reality. Jasper, the AI content writer, will help you with establishing different networking blog posts, social media posts, website content, so that you're able to focus on cultivating your internal craft. Again, my name is Ashtar Nicole Phillips. I'm super glad that you stopped by Kingdom Things Podcast. I'm not only a channeler for the divine, I'm not only the biblically prophesied Messiah, but I also am a singer-songwriter. My music, Ashtar Nicole Music. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Ashtar Nicole Music on YouTube. I'm also an author. My literature, The Story of Asya, is available within the Amazon bookstore. You can find it in the link of this Kingdom Things podcast content. Also head over to AP Short Stories on YouTube, where I publish animated videos, animated clips that are symmetrical to my literature. So it just goes along with my literature, my animated clips, my animated videos. I'm also a home cook. I love cooking. Magic Meals with Ashtar Nicole Phillips. Subscribe to my cooking channel on YouTube, Magic Meals with Ashtar Nicole Phillips. Lastly, but certainly not least, I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because as you love on yourself, you love yourself into new dimensions of yourself and create new manifesting powers, new manifesting abilities, capabilities. Self-love is the best love because you are love in your truest truth. So give that love to yourself first. Again, my name is Ashtar Nicole Phillips. Bye.